I'm here to tell you guys once again that it is going to be the Golden State Warriors over the Boston Celtics for the NBA Finals. I'm the only one who has called that since the beginning of the playoffs. Some people here had the Toronto Raptors and the Philadelphia 76ers making it to the NBA Finals. Well, none of these teams even made it to the semifinals. So there you go. That's two teams that I said wouldn't make it the East. Got eliminated earlier. I've said all along that it is going to be the Boston Celtics that are going to face the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals. LeBron James' biggest rival has always been the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics are going to knock LeBron James out of the playoffs again and to end his tenure in Cleveland the second time around, just like they did the first time around back in 2010 when they won the conference semifinals over the Cleveland Cavaliers in 6 games. Likewise, I'm going to predict the conference semifinals to end in 6 games with the Boston Celtics winning 4-2 and ending the game at Game 6 at their stadium. It is the Boston Celtics that have won 28 road games during this postseason. It is the Boston Celtics that went in here and completely dominated the inexperienced and young 76ers team that crumbled to the Boston team that shares the ball better and just is a much more dominating defense. And the Celtics are always going to show a lot of grit and be very physical on the defensive end. That's what Brad Stevens has done with the Boston Celtics. In a very weak and wide open East, they are going to be very much in the competition. The Toronto Raptors and the Philadelphia 76ers. The 76ers with their 15-game winning streak wasn't entering the playoffs. People thought they would make it to the finals. Here I said the revenge tribute for Super Bowl 52 was going to happen. Philadelphia 76ers end up losing. It's probably going to be 5 games now. And the reason why for the NBA Finals, why it's going to end in 5 games, it is because Golden State equals 41. Brad Stevens is 41 years old. You look at NBA Finals equaling 78, Kevin Durant equaling 78 in gematria. You had the death of Aaron Popovich. Aaron Popovich equals 78 in gematria. It's no coincidence. It's all narrative for the NBA Finals because it's Aaron Popovich that was 67 years of age when she died. The Golden State Warriors during 2 of their NBA Finals won 67 regular season games during the Stephen Curry, Steve Kerr era, which we're going to go on to the West. The Houston Rockets, they need some experience, They need some experience, and Stephen Curry's going to be the man. Stephen Curry equals 64 in gematria. It can be 6-4 in the NBA Finals. I see the Warriors winning in Game 7 at Houston. Stephen Curry's big game this year against the Rockets was at Houston at Toyota Center is the name of the arena. So I expect the Warriors to beat the Rockets in 7 games. Stephen Curry, number 30, helping the Warriors to win their 30th playoff series in the NBA Finals. And here I am, the LeBron James fan. I'm a big fan of LeBron James, just like you guys. I predicted LeBron James to come back 3-1 against the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals. But I did say that the Cleveland Cavaliers would not win the NBA Finals this past year against Golden State during the 2017 NBA Finals. I broke down the Kevin Durant Ultimate Warrior script for the NBA Finals, the connections to the 1996 Bulls, and Kevin Durant is gematria equaling 72. 72 regular season wins for the for the Chicago Bulls back in 95-96. It was me who said that LeBron said that he came to Cleveland to win a championship, not championships with a plural S. Pretty much, LeBron is pretty blunt, and he pretty much said what he was going to do, which was to bring a championship to Cleveland. He brought a championship to Cleveland. It's not going to happen this time around. Some things are not meant to be. But I do wish LeBron the best for his next journey ahead. He's going to win a 3-peat in 2021, exactly 3 years after Michael Jordan, 23 years after Michael Jordan won his 6th NBA title. LeBron James has to win the one and only thing that Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan did, which was the three-peat. And LeBron is going to three-peat. The Boston Celtics could be in the NBA Finals, the great regular season rivalry that we have. And if you're a LeBron fan, I could give two fucks what you have to say about, me being a LeBron hater for this series or whatever. I'm a realist, okay? I'm a practical fan. LeBron James didn't win last year. He didn't win last year, okay? Some people get emotionally attached to LeBron, but what more does he have to prove as the greatest if he came back from 3-1? The first team to come back from 3-1 in the NBA Finals. On top of that, that team that collapsed the 3-1 lead, they were considered the greatest team in NBA history if they won that game. So LeBron James doesn't even have to prove that he is the greatest player of all time. But the number 41 was very big, as I was saying. It is Golden State that equals 41. It is the Celtics and gematria that equals 41. The Boston Celtics' 41st win against the conference would give the team a spot in the NBA Finals. Simple as that. Brad Stevens, 41 years of age, Golden State equals 41. Everything is all syncing up together. And you think about the great rivalry the Celtics and the Warriors had with Steve Kerr, right? This is a rivalry. Steve Kerr and the Warriors came back from 26 points down to beat the Boston Celtics the first year. And then we had a game where the Celtics lost to the Warriors at home in double overtime. We had the Boston Celtics ending a 54-game home win streak for the Golden State Warriors away at the Oracle Arena. We had the Boston Celtics win another time at the Oracle Arena. We had another comeback, I believe, for Golden State. We've had very close regular season games this year between the two teams. Ultimately, what I think with the Boston Celtics is that they're going to be a big favorite next year because they'll get Kyrie Irving back on top of winning the Eastern Conference and playing the NBA Finals. But wherever LeBron goes, which I think he's going to go join the New York Knicks, he's going to be the underdog and go beat the Boston Celtics next year in the Eastern Conference Finals. So next year is going to be the revenge moment for LeBron James in the Eastern Conference Finals during his first of 3 consecutive championships to win the three-peat. It's over in Cleveland. Thank you for the memories, LeBron, but you're on to bigger and better things.